It's a month now since unknown gunmen stormed a secondary school in Nigeria's northeastern town of Chibok and kidnapped more than 300 girls. Their whereabouts remain unknown and frustration mounts. On Monday, the militant group Boko Haram released a video showing the girls, which has raised anxiety among locals as some parents were able to identify their daughters.
Girls in that video were identified to be students of Government Secondary School, Chibok. And 36 of them were identified by name, by their parents.
Following the release of the video, the Nigerian government signaled its willingness to negotiate with the militant group. However, some residents are of a different opinion and say releasing the prisoners should not be considered at all.
The people that is in prison should face the law. They have wasted blood, they have wasted innocent souls. So they should face the full weight of the law should be on them, while the federal government should do everything as much as possible to see that those girls came out.
You don't negotiate with terrorists, because if you do that, definitely if you release those people that are in the SSS custodies, they'll go and reinforce, then still come back and hit you harder. So you don't negotiate with terrorists. The government just find a way to try and rescue those girls. And now that the US and every other person are with the government, assisting the government now, I believe they should be able to do better things.
There are those who believe that the girls' safe return should be paramount, even if it means agreeing to the demands of the militants. Anger and frustration continues in Nigeria, with locals staging daily protests to pressure the government to do more. They're also furious at the lack of proper communication from authorities.
Chibok is in Borno State, and then if there's anyone that we should go to, we should still come to the state governor, at least to get his own perspective as to what has happened, what are the efforts that are being made, what's the collaboration between all the necessary forces in order for us to have our girls back. So yes, it was necessary for us to come here, and we are here, and I think we are fine.
The government insists it's not sparing any efforts in the search and rescue operation. Boko Haram militants, who are fighting for an Islamist state, stormed a secondary school in the northeastern village of Chibok on April the 14th and seized 276 girls who were taking their exams. Susan Mungeli, CCTV.